Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is once again that time of the week. It is Thirsty Thursday, aka Update Day here in the world of Call of Duty. And today we got some new updates for Warzone. We got a new playlist update, some patch notes, some other things to break down. And we also got a new update over in Vanguard as well, including a brand new free access trial going on there too. So quite a bit to cover today as we break it all down. If you enjoyed the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here or if you have not already subscribed, right around 55% of viewers watching are not subbed yet. And every single day I got you covered with all things going on in COD, news, updates, loadouts, tips. You'll find it all right here. So feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. So first things first, because it is our usual Thursday update, we do have some brand new playlists in game right now for Warzone. So kicking things off here, first up for Caldera, we are going to see regular Battle Royale solos, duos, trios, and quads. Of course, this is going to be the standard BR mode from this point moving forward. We're not going to have Vanguard Royale anymore. They have gone ahead and actually removed that from the rotation. So just core Battle Royale, nothing else extra fancy about that or anything. We also have the return of Plunder quads. This is going to be normal plunder, so you can use all of your Cold War, your Modern Warfare, or your Vanguard weapons. Perfect for leveling things up, especially because we do have an XP event going on this week as well. More on that here in just a bit. Moving on over to Rebirth Island, here again we do have Resurgence solos, duos, trios, and quads. So they are keeping the Resurgence solos action in there. Gotta say, I am loving Resurgence solos. It's such a ton of fun to play. I really hope they make this like the main solos game mode across the board, just to spice up that solo action a little bit. And then also this week we have the debut of Payload 12v12 on Rebirth as well. And just like Paul Blart over in Mall Cop, this is my segue into the next part of the video where we got to talk about the whole Rebirth Reinforced Community Challenge, because with the addition of Payload now this week, we are going to see the next step in the community challenges actually open up. Of course, we got to just finish off the whole weapon trading station challenge. As of right now, we're getting super close to that. We could easily complete this whenever the next update is. I'm not sure how often they go in and actually update those numbers, but we know we are going to finish that either later today or in the coming days. And then we'll have the payload challenge, which of course requires us to go in and actually secure the payloads a bunch of times. And that'll be challenge 3 out of 4 for the community. So that'll open up that. Obviously, next week then, around the 7th, we're going to see the introduction of Rebirth Plunder. And that'll open up the 4th and final community challenge as well. Now, real quick, before we get into all the patch notes for Warzone that ended up dropping yesterday, we do have a couple of different XP events going on starting this week. Actually, it started yesterday. We got some double weapon XP from yesterday, the 30th, all the way until April 6th, so next Wednesday. So a week long of double weapon XP. Obviously, we've got Plunder live now, which is perfect for that contract spam to go in and level up weapons super quickly. So if you need to level up any guns in the game, regardless of what game they're from, MW, Cold War, or Vanguard, this week is quite literally the perfect time to jump into some Plunder, do all those contracts, and get that weapon XP completely finished off for any given weapon. On top of that, with the addition of Rebirth Payload, we're also going to see a week of double XP in that mode particularly. So from March 31st today all the way through April 7th, we'll have double regular rank XP just in Rebirth Payload. Also, while we are on the Trello board, we only saw one new update here over the course of the past few days. We still have issues with the Straken skin, where that skin for Padmavati just doesn't work in game. It obscures your vision. They're still working on that. They also updated over on Twitter and on the Trello board that the whole windowed mode on PC is still bugged. They are working on a fix for that, so that should come at some point in the next few days, I would assume. Also, an easy bypass for that if you're playing on PC, just click Alt-Enter and the game will boot up into full screen mode after it launches. So super easy way to just combat that rather than having to go into your settings and adjust that every single time. Then also the newest addition to the Trello board, they are aware of an issue with the buy station where if you go in and you're using a controller and you open the buy station, the UI just resets to the top of the list when you actually scroll. So if you try to quickly buy a loadout drop or a UAV, sometimes it'll reset while you're scrolling and it messes you up and causes you to buy the wrong thing. Very annoying bug, but they are looking into that. Hopefully we see some fixes there soon. Outside of that, we don't have any other new additions here. Pretty standard stuff for the Trello over the past few days. Then, as mentioned, yesterday afternoon, we did actually see some new patch notes go live for Warzone. It's not really anything too crazy, hence why I didn't make a video on it yesterday. It's primarily just bug fixes, but there were some pretty interesting updates with this one. As far as general fixes go, private matches have now been updated to align with public match settings. So this means that the live servers and public matches, all of the stats, all of that stuff should now match with private matches. before, things were different in private matches versus public, and that made testing, especially for like Tony, True Game Data, super difficult because he'd find some numbers in private games and it's like, wait, this doesn't add up. And then he had to go in and test it in public matches to see if there was actually a discrepancy there. So that has now been updated. Then, like I said, we got a bunch of bug fixes to go over here. Here they fixed an issue causing inconsistent operator parachuting functionality, which now means that all operators, whether they are from Modern Warfare or Cold War or Vanguard, should fall and travel at the same speeds. This was an issue that actually was found a couple of weeks back, and it's been an annoying one to run into ever since then, where some Vanguard operators fall in very slow versus a Cold War or a Modern Warfare one. So that should now be fixed too. Then they also fixed an issue causing the community challenges under the Rebirth Reinforced event tab to not display the current or the updated challenge. There's not really too many of those, so I'm not sure how that got broken in the first place, but that should be updated now. They fixed an issue with the Armaguerra 43 that had it listed as SMG Charlie in game when the Vanguard MP40 is also SMG Charlie, so we won't have the double dipping on that anymore. They fixed an issue causing the circle to occasionally move outside of the playable space on Caldera, an issue that caused party invite notification text to appear misaligned, an issue causing armor satchels acquired via heavy weapon crates to equip with no plates, so you couldn't use any, which is obviously a very annoying thing if you spent time and risked your life to go out there and grab a heavy weapons crate, and then it gave you a satchel with no armor in it, right? So they've gone ahead, they've updated that. They also fixed an issue causing the heavy weapon crates to occasionally appear as non-interactable ground loot, an issue causing an incorrect mode to appear on the menu while queuing for a match, and then finally an issue causing a scavenger contract loot crate to spawn outside of reach on Rebirth. Now, jumping over to the Vanguard side of things, that actually kicked off yesterday, but we are now in a 2-week free access period for Vanguard multiplayer, which is actually the longest free access period that we've ever had for any Call of Duty multiplayer experience. So if you are looking to maybe get some camos unlocked from Vanguard multiplayer, maybe go in and rank up some weapons, pretty good time to do so. You got 2 weeks to jump in free of charge. Now, you don't get every single mode available in the free trial, but you do get a handful of them. You'll be able to experience the new maps for Season 2, that being Casablanca and then also Gondola. You'll also be able to play the brand new Arms Race mode, which takes place on the Alps map. And then we also have Shipment, Das House, and some of the more standard multiplayer maps in there as well. So I think some of those include Hotel Royale, Dome, and its modes like Dom, Control, Hardpoint. All pretty solid for ranking up, getting camos unlocked, getting guns leveled up, especially Das House and Shipment. Those are ideal for running through camo challenges like no tomorrow. So if you do want to jump into Vanguard multiplayer, now is a great time to do so. Now, as far as the Vanguard playlist for this week go, of course, we have all the usual quick play stuff. As always, that's never going anywhere. We also have Arms Race. We've got Gonda Blanca 24/7, which obviously is Casablanca and Gondola. We've got Small Map Mayhem. We've got Tactician's Toolkit, and then finally Champion Hill Trios to round things out there. So yeah, with all that being said, that is effectively everything that ended up changing in the new updates for Warzone and Vanguard. And that's going to wrap things up for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by dropping a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated, and it does really help the channel grow. And if you're new here or if you have not subscribed yet, each and every single day I got you covered with everything going on in COD. Whether it's news, updates, loadouts, tips, or anything else going on, you'll find it right here. So feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code WHosImmortal for a spicy discount on all Scuff, G Fuel, Gamer Advantage, and Control Freak products, and the links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.